We have repeated in our previous slide, we have a couple of times the name of project manager came. So let's understand what is a project manager actually, because that makes a good sense to understand about the subsequent slides. So the project manager, I will read it and then I will explain it. Project manager works with the project team and other stakeholders. Project team means a team which works on that project, which makes that concept realize on the ground. And other stakeholders. Other stakeholders could be user, other stakeholder could be finance, will be funding the project, investors will be investing the money, commercial teams, human resource team, correct? So these are all other stakeholders. Governmental agencies, we'll see the list of stakeholders in the project management. So project manager works with project team and other stakeholders. Let me just give a tweak to you guys at this point of time that we are going to have a great session, a good session, a deep, thorough session on project managers profiling and project managers expectations. So this is just to trigger the concept here right now about the project manager. So he is going to work with project team and other stakeholders to determine and use the appropriate generally recognized good practices for each project. He will collaborate and he will see what are the best practices are there. What are the good things to do for this project? What are the good practices to be followed in this project? What are the methodologies need to be followed in this project? And he will determine once there are recognized good practices that are listed, then at the same time determining the appropriate combination of processes, inputs, tools, techniques, outputs, and life cycle phases to manage a project. So now he will make his bucket list ready for that project. What are the inputs required for this project? What are the tools will be required to operate this? What are the techniques will be applied? What will be the expected outputs will be there, correct? And how the life cycle of the project, concept to start operations, life cycle, imagining the project and realizing the project. So how this life cycle will be managed, correct? So after considering all these things, there could be many tools available. There are many techniques available, correct? But the project manager will tailor. Everything is not applicable probably to your project. If you are making a cement plant or if you are making a flyover, the tools and techniques are different for both of them. And even if you are making a flyover, and if you are making the flyovers with huge length, high scale, high numbers, and similarly you are making a small scale flyovers, at that time also the tools and techniques, even the resource requirement will change. The modalities of project management will change. So that is called tailoring of everything for the particular project. And that is what the project manager does. With alignment with the team and all the stakeholders, he identifies the good practices applicable for the project and then the resource techniques specifically required for the project. So this is how he prepares, because he is a person who is responsible for project management. So this is how the project manager is broadly defined in the disruptive type of project management practices, waterfall project management practices.